Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to the Cabal Let's Play. Now in the last episode, Egrimm Van Horstmann led his army against the city of Lothen, where it was not only defended by the garrison, but also by the captain of the White Lions, Corhill himself, and a full stack he was leading. Now it was a fierce battle, but nevertheless we were able to overcome the defenders and burn the city to the ground. Most importantly though, we managed to get our hands on a book of arcane knowledge that allowed Egrimm to both summon and bind a greater daemon of Tzeentch to his will. Now you can see we did recruit the Lord of Change, Malefic's the Storm Chaser here, but like I was talking about in the last episode, I'm in two minds about whether to use him in this campaign. On the one hand, he is a Lord of Change, a very unique Lord that we could use in this, and I think it's quite cool. The idea of him leading an army of Tzeentch against our enemies. But on the other hand, we've already got 4 hordes, and in my opinion the game has already been fairly balanced with that in mind, as we've got our hordes going off doing their own thing. And I'm thinking having another horde, it would just make things too easy. So after giving it some thought in between episodes, I've decided that I am going to disband Malefic's and his army. We can use it for headcanon purposes, that after witnessing that the book is true and it allowed him to summon this daemon, that Egrimm has now decided to send him back into the Chaos Wastes, ready for the future when he will summon him once more to his will, and then they will lay waste to the old and new world together. Unless we can stop them, of course, in our Empire playthrough, we'll just have to wait and see. But before we actually disband him, one thing I did want to check out, and we're going to do it by first of all just cancelling all of these and go back onto here, is that you guys may remember we had an opportunity as well, not just to get Malefic's, but to get our hands on a Shaggoth champion here, but a Tresca Crowbrother. Now, I have never seen him before. I know we could have potentially recruited him from Mixu's Tabletop Lord Pack, but since I never saw him after we built the Dragon Ogre encampments, I just assumed that maybe it was only available for the standard Chaos faction, you know, led by Arcane or Kolek or, you know, Sigvald. So it's quite cool to see him. So I want to actually just see what he's like before we disband it. So if we zoom in, already that's a pretty cool model. Obviously it's a variation of Korek's Sun Eater, but I like the fact it does look unique in his own right. So that's pretty cool. What about your skills though? If we pop onto here. Okay, he's got Aura of Chaos, Storm Rage, 25% ward save. That's pretty good. Especially if you combine that with magical items. Hearts of Iron, all the standard stuff. Mountain of Muscle and Fury. Oh, I like that. The fact that it gives you a nice bonus to weapon strength, but actually is quite thematic in that it gives a lower defense chance against, you know, ambushes, representing the fact that he's such a huge beast in a way of an individual that it's quite easy to spot him coming. So I like that. We've got toughened skin as well. It's thought that only death in battle can destroy a Dragon Ogre, for otherwise they will survive until the end of time. Well, thanks to the deal they made with the Chaos Gods, they will. Unless they die, that is. It's Dark Horror, the Raging Storm. The Ancient Shaggoth summons forth lightning and strike down his prey. Allows him to, what looks like to use Urano's Thunderbolts as a bound spell. That's pretty cool. And we've got Wake the Storm as well for Dragon Ogres and Shaggoths. If we were having him lead an army, he would definitely have his brethren fighting alongside him. But that's pretty cool. I think he would be a very useful commander for when we play another Chaos faction in the future. Not too sure of which one, anything yet, but I kind of like the idea of doing him. But for now, we're just going to disband him, so goodbye Philatresca. You thought, well, it would have been interesting having you by our side. For now though, let's go after, who's this? Alistar the White Lion. Sure, kill him off. That's an easy battle, we're just going to auto-resolve this. There we go, nice and easy. We could sacrifice the captives, but that's a lot of Dark Favor already. We've now hit over 400,000 Dark Favor. We're not going to run out at any point in this campaign. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kill the captives, get the leadership bonus. There we go. And a Giant Blade. Nice. So, what are we doing now with each of the hordes? If we pop onto the books of Arcane Knowledge, we've already picked up the 3 of them, right? And we can pick up 2 more. But what I'm going to do for this playthrough, as I've mentioned before, is that I'm basically going to chase down these sites. I'm going to burn them to the ground, even if we can't use the books that they contain. But once we take these books, I think that will be a good ending point for the campaign. So at the moment, we've got Hagroth making his way up towards Ganvale. So Egrimm here is going to make his way over to the Black Tower of Arcane. We can see what's going on over in Arabinen and Nehekara. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Just see how Cetra and that are doing, to be honest. But they're going to do that. And then over here now we've got Azazel and Vortex. So what we're going to have them do... Well, I'm tempted to send Azazel down here towards Itza. We can send then Vortex over towards the Awakening. And then because I know we're pretty close by with Gale Vale, we could have it as almost like a race between Hagroth and Agrafex to get to the Galleon's graveyard, fight that battle, destroy it, and once we've captured all the books, that'll be the end of the playthrough. Yeah, I'm liking that idea. So let's get you, Egrimm. First of all, we're going to have to get you to sea. Let's just move you down here. Oh, did we pick up the island song? Okay. While on an ocean crossing, an island inexplicably rises out of the sea before you. As your fleet approaches, the crew hears an eerie but ensnaring song that carries over the turbulent surf. A tune that promises much, with lyrics singing of everything from the untold riches of Greece's Goldtooth, who was one of the high tyrants of the Ogre Kingdoms, if I remember correctly, to some of Nagash's secrets of undeath. Very useful for Egrimm. The verses foretell the attainment of great power and wealth. All you must do is order your vessel closer to shore. It is what the Sirens want. So we could explore the island, defeat an enemy in battle and get a great hoard of treasure, or we can just wait. Let's explore. We are just going to resolve this. Let's be honest here, that's not a challenge for me at all. Let's go ahead and do that. Thank you. We'll kill the captives, get that bonus again. We've got +3 leadership now when fighting at sea. Destroy the rogue pilots. We've got 5,000 favour and an extra 1,500 experience. And it looks like a barbarian might have been ensnared by the Siren song and we managed to release him. Okay, that comes in handy. But what we're going to have you do now, because where is the Black Tower? Somewhere... Oh, it's the big glowing thing right here, obviously. How long is it going to take you to get here? 1, 2, 3, 4... About 5-6 turns. Okay, that's fine by me. So Egrimm's going to have to do that. Hagroth on your mighty manticore, wielding the Sword of Cain, don't forget. We'll have you go towards Evershale to burn that down. And then... Thank you, I did tell you to go there. Burn it down. Thank you. We'll loot and raise, of course. Ugh. Hagroth picked up a pendant of Slanesh. Ugh. Obviously, we already got one though. Azazel's already got one, so obviously the crystallized soul of the very first man to have been seduced by Slanesh obviously had a twin brother, or they just made multiple pendants from his soul. But yeah, I think we might give that name to Voidspawn over in Azazel's army. We'll go and check it out. But for now, Ganvale's right here. We'll set you up to go after it and you get there next turn. Great. Vortex. Now Vortex burnt down Skeggy, and basically we eliminated the Hunt Marshal's expedition over here in this section of Lustria. So it looks like Skeggy has already started to claim territory, with Port Weaver now theirs once more. They'll probably be making their way over to Skeggy at some point, or Swamp Town. So what we're going to do is have you come out to sea. In fact, stop a moment. Let's just speed things up a little bit and get you doing this. Right. So we'll go after the Temple of Tlenka with him. And then we'll have a look to see what other settlements they have. In fact, let's have a quick look. Hunt Master's Expedition, 3 territories. So we've got the Temple of Tlenka. Excuse me, game. I'm trying to move.
Greater marksman.
Thank you. Temple of Kara. And another one. I presume it's either going to be over this side or over here. But as we move Azazel down, we might be able to spot it and we'll just burn it down eventually then. Okay. But you'll get after that next turn. Azazel, let's get you... Let's go after this army here, led by Hemara. There we go, we'll just auto-resolve that. Thank you. And again, we'll take the captives, get a bit of leadership. Obsidian Lodestone, Confident Attacker, Executioner. Okay. Can you move any more? No. Alright, but let's check out Golgast Voidspawn. You can level up. Alright, let's give you Blade Shield. Let's make you complete your abilities as a combat fighter. Let's have a look. Sword of Anti-Heroes, Sword of Fortune, Potion of Speed. Let's give you something else. Ah, there we are, Pendant of Slanesh. We'll give you that. Any of these? The Castle Bloodwencher's already got the Talisman of Preservation. Let's give you a Luckstone then. Let's give you that 10% physical bonus. And then we'll give you a Barbarian as well. Thermal Dominance, plus 5 melee attack for all units in the army. Okay. Who's next? Egrimm. Egrimm, my man. Let's go for one of your spells. Fast Protection, Peronius Time Warp. I mean, increasing melee attack and speed, quite handy. Fast Protection, Armor, Melee Defense. Let's go for that. It's a cheaper spell as well, so we'll be able to use it more often. And maybe we'll use that in a moment, just so we can see what ones we can actually unlock from it. But let's hit that for now. So I'm interested to see actually who's going to get there first to the Galleon's graveyard. Is it going to be Hagroth or is it going to be Graphax? Graphax has got a little bit longer to go in terms of getting to his destination at the Awakening. But on the other hand, Hagroth is obviously going to have to sail all the way over to the Galleon's graveyard, whereas Vortex is somewhat closer. So that's... Oh, Hagroth's now got the trait Unlucky. Really? Increasing enemies' heroes' action success chance by 5%. Oh, that sucks. No matter though, no matter. Now we could go after this army here. Who's leading it? If it's Teclis, I feel a little tempted. Oh, wow. The Code of Pleasure now have taken Hixotl for themselves. Ah. I do have to say, I love the models for the Black Ark. They just look so cool, and they really do remind you when you look into them at close detail like that, about how Black Arks are actually technically floating islands. They're not so much ships, as in actually floating chunks of land from Ultron, from Nagaryth, if we're going to be precise, that have been held afloat by dark magics. It's really quite cool. Although, it didn't stop Gotrek and Felix destroying one, if I remember right, in one of the later Slayer books. I can't remember which one. I was saying that, speaking of Gotrek and Felix, I do need to get my hands at some point on, oh Christ, what was it called? Oh, hang on. Allies been attacked. Well, we're gonna go and help them. I'm trying to remember, what is it called? You've got the current one, Goldslayer, with Gotrek being brought into the new world, of Age of Sigmar. But there was an audio book that was done with Brian Blessed, and that's how he originally became Gotrek, before the game. But I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. It's called like Realm Slayer, or something like that. But I want to try and find it, because while I'm not a big thing for audiobooks, I just think Brian Blessed is just a fantastic choice for Gotrek. I'm quite happy to sit there and read a book of him shouting in my ear. Anyway, go back to this. Okay, Graphax has gone up for sea legs, making it a little bit faster. Don't really need that, so I'm just going to quite happily let him continue on his way. Is he going to connect it? No, he's just missed it. Skullweave, it's just got so much favour right now, we don't need it, so I'm quite happy to leave it as it is. Okay, Ganvale, let's go over and attack. I don't see an enemy army in sight, so it looks like it's going to be a fairly easy fight. It's a little disappointing, to be honest. Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to build some siege equipment. just so we can get some people onto the walls. But we're only going to build one lot. We'll continue that, and then we'll be able to go after it next turn. So you two have moved. Okay, Vortex. Let's get you back onto here so we can go after the temple here. Again, nice easy order resolve. We'll get by to Ben Leonidas. Right, bye-bye. Burn it. 464,000 Dark Favor right now. Ridiculous. Alright, can we see any... oh wait, it is down here then. Right. Okay, what I'm thinking then, let's have Azazel make his way towards Tlaxla here. Graphax can make his way towards the Temple of Kara. And then he'll be able to make his way over and towards the Awakening. Unless we just... I mean, to be honest, we don't need to go after the Hunt Marshal's expedition, do we? No, we'll just have you... oh no, damn it, one counter. Let's have you come down to attack these. Oh, hello. King Itterbomb. So don't forget, Itterbomb is actually one of the legendary lords, so they can unlock from their tech tree. We've got Cleda, and then who we got here? Arcane. Oh yeah. How did you end up... your faction must have been destroyed then, if you're in her army. Right, this could be a tough battle actually. His army isn't too bad. I think we could take those on because there's mainly infantry. No. Oh god. Chariots are so hard to fight when you're playing with a close to the tabletop overhaul. And so that's going to be a problem. They got you Shakti. Oh dear. What about you? Don't know about these. But he's got a fair bit of infantry, but he's also got more chariots. Tomb Scorpions, they're never fun to fight. Ooh. If they do come after Azazel, I might have to pull him back. So I don't feel comfortable taking on two armies. One of them, yeah, I will do it. But not two armies. No. We'll leave it for now. I presume we've done everything else for now. So yeah, let's just hit end turn. And find out what Cleda's going to do with her armies. Interesting to see what Lothan are going to do as well. I don't see any armies nearby to try and reinforce. Okay, fair enough, Grandel. You wanted to go through the ruins, find what magical items you can give back to Tyrion. As you do. Faction destroy Clan Knoll. Okay. I don't care about the Order of Lawmasters. I want to know what's going on with these. When you're ready, game. When you're ready. Okay, the Code of Pleasure is starting to make their way down. Looks like they might have taken this one. I can't quite tell. Well, I don't know what they're doing because we can still see where the statues are that we've risen after burning them down to the ground. Oh, hang on. Right. Ark and the Black is coming in, and then Cleda's bringing in reinforcements. I'm retreating back. Like I said, I'm quite happy to try and take them on one at a time. But I don't feel comfortable being able to take on 3 armies together. I think that's just asking a little bit too much of me. Even 2 armies don't look too good, given what they're actually using in the army. Might have to try and play it a little clever here. Alright, so you've been destroyed. You can move a bit further now. Alright, let's move everyone else. And then we'll get started then with Hagaroth. Ah, can we... you've taken that. Okay. Well, I hope you don't mind us just passing through. We're going to fight that battle in a moment. Okay, Vorpal... yeah, let's just avoid them. Because we don't need to deal with them over there. We're just going to make our way straight over towards here. And how long is it going to take? 1, 2, 3, 4 turns? Yeah, that's fine. 4 turns is good. Alright. Do you, Azazel, have Lightning Strike? You do not. Right. Let's not worry about doing that then. Do we... how am I going to do this?
Do not betray your king.
Let's have a look. We've got Cleda here. And it's a bomb. I mean, we could try and go after her army. But the thing is, I don't like the idea of fighting that many skeleton archers. Not with the army composition that we've got. It's a bombs might be a little bit easier, but going with the Screaming Skull, don't feel comfortable. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of cavalry. Okay, so what, come after this place. I'm just gonna go ahead and auto-resolve this one quick. Okay, Pyrrhic victory, but we still won it. We'll burn it to the ground. Oh, Fear of Alamar. Reducing leadership and vigor. Okay. Oh, wow. We defeated Caradria. I forgot that he was a character. So this is the captain, you could say, of the Phoenix Guard. So as you can see here, it said that the Phoenix Guard received a vision of their demise from Asuryan himself. If so, it certainly did not prepare the captain for his doom. So now, Azazel has flaming attacks, and actually has 50% fire resistance. That's a pretty cool little bonus. And as long as he can survive this next turn, he's going to have an army pretty much back up to full strength once again. Okay, that's fine. We'll be able to push through then to attack Itza. The Castle Bloodwrencher. You're on your Manticore. You're with Egrimm, aren't you? You've already done all your spells. You already gained immortality. Let's just go Aura of Chaos. Give you missile resistance a bit. Okay, Azazel. Got Smoking Mirrors. Let's go the Wyvern. Yeah, added area effects. I'd rather try and have that, please. Could go for that for the armor piercing damage, but that's also quite a costly spell. Okay, we'll leave that. Let's go up to Haggoroth and fight this battle. I know the balance bar's against us. I mean, in our favour, I should say. But it is one of our objectives, so I feel it's only fair that we actually go after it. So, let's fight the battle, and I'll see you guys there in just a moment. Okay, everyone, here we are. So, it's going to be a fairly easy and straightforward battle. We're just going to take the walls, go in and kill everyone, burn the place to the ground, as you do. I like the fact, though, it does look quite different when you compare this to Lothan, how the cities were spread out. And you've got the Throne of the Everqueen and that up here, I imagine. Or maybe just in the further back here, in fact. You can see the doorway right here. It's just a really beautiful place. Shame it's going to get destroyed. Right, let's set this up. Who do we actually have in here at the moment? Chosen a corner with great weapons. Might want to swap them out for the Skull Reapers. Yeah, let's give that a go. What's got better armor? Oh yeah, you don't have as much thing. Let's drop you guys. And let's see if we can put you guys in here instead. You can. Fantastic. What we're going to do then, let's grab you two. And we're going to put you over here. Their job is to basically climb onto these walls as quickly as they can. Everyone else, fine, let's move you guys over here. Just so you're in your own slot there. You guys are basically going to spread out. I mean, we are a Khorne army. This is nothing subtle here. We're just going to form up, get in a nice big line here. We'll have you two leading the way. Haggoroth's going to go and start attacking the enemy on the walls. We've got my Charybdis here, ready to go after them. Let's have the Swords of Chaos and all of my other knights stay back here for the moment. The Summoners of Rage can come here as support. But let's start the battle, slow things down a minute, and start moving our troops into position here. Unfortunately, there's not many enemies to fight us in the walls. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping that we'll be able to fight a few battles up there, but evidently not. Okay, well, you guys can make your way over there nevertheless. Haggoroth, let's have you go and hunt down... In fact, where... No, they do have two dragons. Thought they did. Okay, infantry, we're just going to get you guys to basically climb up on the walls. I mean, we... Actually, no. Let's just have you come and attack this, and you guys can come and help too. Alright, Haggoroth, we're going to go over and kill off their mage. I mean, we could actually probably have him knock down the gate, so you'll probably do it extremely quick. But we'll have you go after them. Foe Seeker will increase your speed a bit, so just get you going a bit faster. We'll drop this down, just so we can do some damage on them. Right. You can try your best, guys. But we've got Hagroff here. The defeater of Tyrion, the wielder of the Sword of Cain. There's not much you're going to be able to do here. In fact, you can just watch him. He's already slaughtering his way through the enemy right now. Okay, they're bringing in giant eagles, but that's not going to be enough to stop him. No, 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 no. Lord is under attack, but that's fine. We've even got dragons coming in, and they're still not going to be that big a threat to him, in my opinion. In fact, let's get that going. Can't use that. And I can't use that over there. Let's use that on the... here. Victory is already within our grasp. Hagroff now. Look at Hagroff. He's facing 2 dragons in combat. And he's still probably got a decent chance of winning the fight. How awesome is he? Alright, Skull Reapers, come over here and take out the White Lions. Okay, Skull Reapers, let's have you come over here and deal with the White Lions as well. We've got... how are we doing over here? We've got Eagles going after here, but let's be honest, that's not going to be much to stop us. How are the gates doing? 99%, so they're about to be knocked down. I'll tell you what, let's get you guys off that. Yeah, Hagroff is just killing them. One unit's already running away, the other one's still fighting a dragon. What is he fighting? A moon dragon? Great Eagles. And I believe he's got the mage tucked in here as well. And he's barely taking any damage. Let's go for that. You. We need to knock down that gate. One more hit is all it takes. Come on. Go after the gates. Or I'll tell you what then, in that case, you guys take out the gates. There we go. Great. You guys now can all start making your way in to come after the enemy. Okay, looks like the dragons come over here to attack, but that's fine. We've got my 2 Skull Reapers over here. Let's just wipe those out. It's nice and quick. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm trying to choose them and it wasn't letting me. Okay, let's bring you over towards here now, Doomheimer. Are you actually riding... I believe you are riding a horse. You are. Okay. We'll have you guys coming over here. Don't forget, we've got these guys as well. Let's have you come over here and provide some support. Hagroff is still kicking butt over here. The Great Eagle's getting killed. We've got that Moon Dragon over here. We've got everyone. And he's still kicking ass. He's got weapon strength for over 1,000. 1,000. How are they still standing right now? That Moon Dragon is almost dead. Okay, let's see what we can do about boosting up our damage potential here. So first of all, let's open up with some Piercing Bolts of Burning. Might as well go after the White Lions with that. Okay, let's send off a nice little simple fireball towards the Moon Dragon as well. Alright, these are coming down. They're doing a lot of damage against him. Fantastic. Got the Burning Head nearby. Cascading Cloak. Let's use that on Hagroff just to improve his defensive capabilities. We're not going to worry about doing the fire on the Dragon Princes. It's just worthless when you consider they're like. Skull Reapers have killed the dragon. They're coming... Let's send you guys now after the White Lions here. You should be able to take them out fairly easy. You guys, let's have you start making your way down towards here, I guess. Alright, Hagroff, let's start using your abilities once more. Can't use this because it's on a wall. Okay, but you know what? I'm just going to leave you here. I think you're going to be more than capable of killing off the enemy by yourself. Okay, you guys are taking some casualties because we've been caught up now by the defenses. Okay, just bring you guys, push guys in here, and you guys follow. Okay, you are winning slightly against them. That's fine. We've now defeated the dragon. It's trying to make a hasty retreat. You now slaughtering the last of these Great Eagles. Finish them off for me. That's all you need to do. Okay. Just want to see how much damage he does. Like, he just killed... Yeah, he knocked down a lot of health from that. Okay, let's have you go after these now. Oh no, it's small Great Eagles up here. Go and have some fun against those. Okay, you go and deal with the Dragon Princes. Okay, they're starting to make a hasty retreat. Beast of Gores, go and chase them down. Okay, let's go and hunt up these great eagles. Let's use a sword of Cain. In fact, let's wait them slow down. Okay. Let's just cast it right on top of these. I know it's getting towards my beast of course, but blood for the blood gods. There we go, perfect. Alright, we'll send you... Let's finish off these great eagles first of all, thank you. Okay, let's have you go after their prince. Okay, let's have you guys go after this unit. And you guys after these. You come after these, you come after these. Okay, how are we doing over here? We've managed to defeat. We did. Okay, infantry now start to push through. We still need to kill off the enemy up on the walls here. In fact, beast of scours, start making your way up there to kill them. Knights of Corn, you're making your way through. Wrathmongers, going to take them out. Skull Weepers, going to kill them. Right. On a wall, that's unfortunate. What about... That's on a wall. Okay. Victory. There we go. Nice and easy. End the battle. Decisive victory as expected. So now, let's go and burn the veil down to the ground. So with that decisive victory, Hagoth was able to take out the defenders of Gale Vale, and we're going to burn down the throne of the Everqueen as a result. Now I have to say I was very impressed with Hagoth's ability in that fight. Not only was he able to hold off against flocks of giant eagles, he defeated a moondragon in combat himself. He managed to get quite a few kills, and using the bound spell for the Sword of Cain as well, meant that we were able to wipe out quite a few units of the Dragon Princess quite easily. But that's the end of the fight. We're going to go down, burn it to the ground. And now we've managed to get another book of arcane knowledge. The Genvale itself is a beautiful high-sided valley of wildflowers, apple trees, and flesh mountain springs. 2A. The landscape spreads out in a rolling patchwork of bountiful forests, fast-flowing rivers, and wide groves of graceful statues and temples of purest white. Music fills the air, not the tunes of elven folk, but the melodies of the earth, birdsong, the rustle of wind in the branches of tall trees, and the gurgling of life-giving waters flowing from a rocky peak and the island's centre. Well, until Hagoth came and burnt it all to the ground, that is. Now I picked up a magister as well. Now, as a reminder, our new book for... which one is it? Here. Increases our hero recruitment rank by +5 for Chaos Sorcerers, and means all my armies now will basically have extra magic to use in battle. Given that my faction is very focused on using Chaos Sorcerers in each of my armies, this is only a very good thing. That's all I can say. But now that we've taken that, he's going to start making his way down to the Galleon's grave... Oh, excuse me. The Galleon's graveyard, just so we can see about taking it out. And as I said, Engrimm's making his way towards the Black Tower. We've got Graphax making his way towards the Awakening. And then Itza is going to be pursued by the Azazel, the Gifter of Pain. But I think that's everything we need to do this turn. We'll just go through the upgrades for the skills. Go for the final point in Manticore so we can actually go for poison attacks. And look at that, 1,134. That's a scary amount of damage. How much of it is armor piercing though? 806 armor piercing damage. He is truly a terrifying enemy to face. Okay, while he's done that, Doomheimer, we can actually give you a Manticore as well, and I feel a little tempted to do that. We've done all your magic spells. We're 1 point away from giving you immortality. Let's give you your own Manticore. I think you deserve it after that fight. Thank you. Okay, so enter. And let's find out what the forces of High Queen Khalida have got in mind for Azazel. If we can get through this turn, don't forget, he'll be pretty much back up to fighting strength once Hagoth Doomheimer has been wounded. Oh, crap. I mean, it could have been worse. He could have died. And let me tell you, that would have sucked massively if he managed to get a critical success. The fact that he's on level 19, he's 1 level away from getting immortality, and he gets murdered, I would have been pissed. I don't know. I have a feeling that Hagroth would have just gone and destroyed all fun. Okay, Count Noctidus, what do you want? Military alliance? I'm going to have to turn around and say no. He's willing to become my vassal. Really? Really? That is sorely tempting. But I want to burn his place down. We need to get that book of arcane knowledge, and the only way we can do it is by burning down the city. So, that's what we're going to have to do. Oh. The Bowmen of Orion are still around. Interesting. Now, I do have plans for a future Mortal Empires campaign with the Wood Elves, and it's going to have two objectives. One of them I'm going to keep quiet about, because I want to reveal it when it comes to the actual campaign. But another one will be to reunite the Wood Elf factions underneath one banner, if possible. So, as part of that, we will have to send an expedition down to the Bowmen of Orion, you know, all the way down here, so we can actually bring them back into our fold and establish a stronghold down there as well. But that's all going to be happening in another campaign, and now that the intern is finished, I'm going to bring today's episode to an end. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. I do hope you all enjoyed. I do hope you join me next time for more Warhammer. But until then, everyone, take care, and goodbye for now.